Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we'll be discussing the topic Don't Lie to Yourself. Watch the whole video to find out what meaning life holds for each of us. Don't lie to yourself. A journey of facing the truth and rediscovering who you really are. Chapter 1. The most comfortable lie. There is a lie that almost everyone has told at least once in their life, not to others, but to themselves. One day I'll change. Now is not the right time. I still have plenty of time. These sentences sound harmless. They even make us feel a little better. They are like a warm blanket on a cold night, covering our worries, covering our insecurity, covering our fear of facing the truth. But what is the truth? The truth is that many people spend their entire lives waiting for one day. One day they will start exercising. One day they will learn a new skill. One day they will chase their dreams. One day they will live the life they truly want. But one day often never comes. Not because they are not smart enough, not because they are not capable enough, but because they are very good at lying to themselves. Chapter 2. The Dangerous Comfort. Human beings have a special ability. We can adapt to almost anything. We can adapt to a job we do not like. We can adapt to a repetitive and boring life. We can adapt to forgotten dreams. And the scariest part is this. After a while, we start calling it normal. A person who once dreamed of becoming an artist, after years of doing a job they hate, begins to say, maybe I never really wanted that. A person who once wanted to travel the world, after years of living in fear, says, staying at home is fine. Not because their dreams disappeared, but because they learned how to convince themselves that giving up is reasonable. That is how comfort slowly becomes a trap. Chapter 3. When the truth becomes uncomfortable. The truth is rarely comfortable. The truth might say, you are wasting your time. You are living far below your potential. You are afraid, and nobody likes hearing that. So we do what humans always do when facing uncomfortable truths. We avoid them. We say we are too busy. We say the circumstances are not right. We say others are just luckier. Sometimes these reasons sound logical, but if you are truly honest with yourself, you will realize something. Most of those explanations are simply ways to make ourselves feel better about not changing. Chapter 4. The Honest Mirror. Imagine you are standing in front of a mirror. Not a mirror that reflects your face, but a mirror that reflects your life. It shows you the dreams you abandoned, the opportunities you ignored, the moments you knew what the right thing was, but chose the easier path. Looking into that mirror is not easy, but it is necessary, because real change only begins when you stop lying to yourself. Chapter 5. The Fear of Being Exposed. There is a deeper reason why many people lie to themselves. Fear. Fear that if they truly try, they might fail. Fear that if they chase their dreams, they might not be good enough. And if they never try, they can keep believing that they could have. It is a subtle trap, because when you do not try, you protect your ego. But at the same time, you lose the life you could have lived. Chapter 6. The Passing Years. Time has a strange characteristic. When you are young, it moves slowly. But when you look back, you start wondering, where did the last 10 years go? One day you realize you are no longer 20. The dreams are still there, but the energy, the time, and the opportunities are not the same anymore. And then the hardest question appears. Are you truly living your life? Or are you just existing? Chapter 7, The Moment of Awakening. Sometimes a small moment can change everything. Maybe it is when you see someone else living the life you once dreamed about. Maybe it is when you realize you have spent years on things that never really mattered. Or maybe it is just a quiet evening when you sit alone and ask yourself, what am I doing with my life? That moment can be painful, but it can also be the beginning of awakening. Chapter 8, Brutal Honesty. Being honest with yourself can be brutal. It forces you to admit that you have procrastinated for too long. You have been afraid for too long. You have allowed others to decide your life. But the paradox is this: only when you accept these truths can you begin to change. Because you cannot fix a problem that you refuse to see. Chapter 9, Starting Again. The good news is this: it is never too late to start again. You do not have to change your entire life in one day. You only need to do one small thing. Learn a new skill, read a book, write a page of your plan, start the project you have been delaying. These small steps may seem insignificant, but over time they can completely change the direction of your life. Chapter 10, Real Life. In the end, the most important question is not, did you succeed? But rather, did you live honestly with yourself? A life lived with honesty, even if it is difficult, is still more meaningful than a comfortable life built on lies. Because when you stop lying to yourself, you begin to see who you truly are. And that is when real life finally begins. Easy English Daily. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video to let me know you're ready to take the next step. Share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video that could change your life. Thank you for watching.